Hey guys, what's up? Today I got an NU match. This one is against Mr. TXR Legend. I'm on the Wi-Fi Battle Finder, as always do. Well, not always, but most of the time, because that's where I find my battles a lot. But looking at his team, I see a Ninjask, and I'm like, okay, he's obviously gonna lead with Ninja, so I'm gonna lead with my Sneasel because Stab, Life Orb, Ice Shard is going to do tons of damage. Just absolutely tons of damage. Other threats on his team, Ursaring, because it's always annoying. Raichu is actually going to be a threat because my Scarfer is Octillery, and the problem is his base speed is 45, so when it's Scarfed Timid, it only reaches 310, which is actually lower than the 328 that Raichu will have if he's Timid, but higher than the 299 if he's Modest, but Raichus aren't really modest. Another problem is if his Ursaring is Quick Feet, I'm also not faster than that because it has higher base speed, and Quick Feet is essentially a free Scarf. So yeah, I'm kind of in a bit of trouble. I end up 2 KOing him because of his Focus Sash with Sneasel, so that's fine. Good thing he went for the substitute and not like the X's or something, because that would have fucked me over. But I go to Porygon here on his Sea-King. I'm going to avoid the Mega Horn, which is fine, because you see here it does a nice amount, but I have Recover, and he would have missed at some point, etc. I get Toxic off, so thinking he'll switch into Raichu, but in all reality, he probably has Lightning Rod anyway, so it's like, why would he switch to Raichu? So I Toxic again, and he's going to switch to Vigoroth, which is great because I catch it, and he can't really do much to me. He's going to go for the Earthquake, which pretty much tells me he's got, bulk up 3 attacks. He doesn't have Recover, and if he had Recover, he might have switched out or something, but I don't know. I'm glad he just doesn't have Brick Break. That's a good thing. So yeah, he's basically dying to the poison, and I'm just kind of helping him along a little bit here or there, but mostly just trying to stay at full health myself. He threw out a Sucker Punch in there. I asked him why, and he just wanted to see how much it would do, and I'm like, it's gonna do less, dude. The base power is lower. But Ursaring comes in here. I know he's gonna Swords Dance most likely, so I throw out a Thunderbolt, just maybe get the Paralyze, even though I should have went for the Ice Beam for the Freeze, but Paralyze would have been better because it's permanent. I'm going to switch to Gardevoir here. Facade would most likely kill me there, but the thing is that I guess he wasn't positive about it, and Close Combat is a little bit stronger than Facade. So switch to Gardevoir, mostly as fodder, but he ends up going for Close Combat, so that means I get to take away more of his toxic damage, and, well, that's it, basically. I go to Sneasel here. I know Ice Shard should kill at -1, and he's going to switch out to his Sea-King, as I do indeed go for the Ice Shard. It's not really going to do anything because it's resistance and stuff like that. Here, what I should have done is switched out to my Octillery because, as I mentioned before, it's pretty much going to be useless against his team. But I was thinking he'd go for the Mega Horn and I could get up a Bulk Up or whatever. But he goes into Arbok on a double switch. Not really sure why he did that. But, okay. I go for the Circle Throw just in case he wants to coil up, but he goes for the Earthquake, and I miss, which is a little unfortunate, but I mean, I guess it makes up for the Mega Horn miss too. But so, go to Porygon, genius idea, trace the Intimidate, give him Intimidate. His Gunk Shot's not really going to do much, but he is going to poison me, which is kind of unfortunate. Stupid Gunk Shot. Hits me with another Gunk Shot, but I know it's not going to kill me, so I'm going to go for the Recover and heal back up all my, well, not all my HP, half my HP. And, yeah, I'm just going to keep going for the Recover basically until he misses or decides to go for Earthquake. I'm thinking he's going to have Coil because he's doing quite a lot of damage even though he doesn't have Life Orb. So I'm thinking he's probably offensive with, like, Coil and might have, like, Sucker Punch, I think? Or, I don't know, whatever. But he shows me Coil here as I switch the camera up on the Gunk Shot to resist it. And that's not good. He's going to go for the Earthquake. I was hoping to be able to take a few of these because of the Intimidate, but he got the Coil up, so I can't. I go for the Will-O-Wisp, though. Thankfully, it does hit. He only does about half, so I know I can definitely take another one. What I should have done is gone for Stealth Rocks and then Earth Power, but to be honest, I didn't think Earth Power would do that much damage, but I calculated it, it's like 90-something to 110%. I'm like, holy shit. Damn. I should have just went for Earth Power instead of burning him, even though if I had missed, I would have died. So this works out better, although I could have, or not missed, but like didn't KO, but I could have missed with Will-O-Wisp too, so it was kind of eh. But like I said, I should have gotten Stealth Rocks up. You'll see later why. Because either way, I'm going to fire this camera because he's going to bring in his Seeking. Even though I should have went to Octillery once again because, like I said, he's pretty much useless. And I need to sort of get him in while I am faster than something. I know I'm faster than him because he's Life Orb. And, I mean, yeah, I won't be able to use Water Spell, but it doesn't matter. I can't use him against his Ursaring or his Raichu anyways. So I really should have switched out there, too. I go to throw, get up a bulk up. His Waterfall does a lot. I didn't think it would do that much. Holy shit, Seeking. And then here he's going to get a crit, which I'm pretty sure mattered. I was going for the rest, by the way, but he probably could have went into Raichu and hit me really hard, or Ring even. I just figured it was my best shot. Like I said, I did not expect that Waterfall to do that much. But I go to Porygon, Trace's Quick Feet, so now I have boosted speed, but my speed's like 116 or something, so it doesn't really matter. Spins a close combat. I'm going to hit him with an Ice Beam just because yeah, you know, I actually, to be honest, I probably could have gotten away with using a few recovers here or there. Because that last one did like 180. So, no, I wouldn't have been able to. But Ice Beam off, and he's going to barely live. But it doesn't really matter because I've got Sneasel. Actually, you know what? I might have been able to recover still enough. Would have been a little risky, but maybe he would have died, and then I still would have had a Porygon. It doesn't really matter. At this point, it could have mattered back then, but like I said, I just trying to kill him. Here, I go for the Night Slash, and it's not going to kill him. I don't think it could have, even though I am adamant with Life Orb. But the thing is, it's going to make him only have a very small sliver of health, so that when he hits me with the Thunderbolt, he's going to die to Life Orb Rico. So a lot of things are happening right now. To the game, he wins because he killed me. To Smogon, I win because he died to Life Orb. But, unfortunately, to Common Sense, I lose as soon as the battle started because Sneasel apparently doesn't learn Night Slash. He gets Bite. What I literally did when I made this Pokemon is I'm like, Weavile, copy, change species, Sneasel, paste. That's all I did. I did not look up anything, and apparently he doesn't get Night Slash. I don't know why, but he doesn't, so... Another thing, too, is maybe if I had Bite, I wouldn't have... It was like 70 to like 82%, so it might not have worked out as it did, but I could have gotten the flinch too, 30% chance. But, yeah. All in all, basically, fuck Octillery, because it's just too slow as a Scarfer. It's just not useful, really. I mean, it speeds like Magmortar and like, you know, non-Scarf Sock and stuff like that, but it's like, I don't know. It's not really that good. Little disappointed because, like I said, I could have gotten it in a couple times on something useful, but well, on his freaking Seeking, but I didn't. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the battle, and I'll see you all next time.